Hey loves, happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. It's me, Jessica, also known as Mrs. Jessi, and I am so happy that you clicked on today's video. Today we have some laundry room motivation. I will not be doing laundry, but I will be getting my laundry room back together. Guys, it is a mess in here. I know I've said it many times before, you will never catch my laundry room clean, but you do catch it clean every once in a while when I straighten it up just to mess it up again, and that is the honest truth. I will be restocking, cleaning, sweeping, mopping, wiping things down. So if you are interested in watching me get my laundry room back together, grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a snack, and let's get this thing going. So of course, the first thing I'm going to do is take everything out of the laundry room. I did quickly put those loads of laundry in those baskets in my bedroom. Why? Because if it's right there in my face, it's gonna get done. It might not get done on that day, but it will get done. And if I don't get it done on that day or the next day, please believe that my bestie here on YouTube, Bethany, will remind me in one of her videos. So shout out to Bethany for always making sure that I get up and get that laundry done, because she's always telling me, I know you see that laundry staring at you in the corner, and she sure is right. And every time she says it, I turn around and I look at my laundry and I laugh, and I'm like, I know she's coming for me.
Said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time that I'm out, that you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? So curious, so curious.
Look at how dirty this is. It definitely needs to be taken down and put in the wash ASAP.
Your friends have told me just to give you time. Weekends are passing by like everything is fine. I know this is so delusional. I have lost my grip, but I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you.
So you are going to see a real life mess. As soon as I take the last jar down, you're going to see how dusty this shelf is. It is so dusty, and it makes sense to me in the laundry room because of the dryer. Like, for it to be so dusty in here, like, it makes sense to me. But in my room, that just does not make sense to me. It's like, Jessica, why is your room so dusty? But the laundry room, I can understand. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but it makes sense to me, and I think I'm just trying to make myself feel better. But anyways, yes, it is so dusty. And to clean this area, it's going to be basic. It's going to be a Swiffer duster. And I have one of the Grove Collaborative bottles, and it has water and Pine Sol, and then a microfiber cloth. That's it. That little mixture right there worked magic on my cabinets, guys. And then my kitchen was smelling so good afterwards. And I said, yes, the laundry room is a small space, and using the Pine Sol smelled so good afterwards. I felt so good. And then I lit that candle. Oh my goodness.
If I know that it's gonna end, so curious, so curious, so curious, so curious. remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Drugs and cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, or saying bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment's slowly slips.
So here I'm going to quickly pick up everything off the floor and I'm going to sweep and mop it using the same mixture like I've been using the past few weeks, just pine salt and water, hot water. And I'm also going to be using the mop head to wipe down the baseboard. So you'll see that I wipe down the baseboards first and then I mop the floor. And then I just move the washer over a little bit because one, they were too close together because the broom wasn't fitting in there perfectly. But I move it over a little bit and I go ahead and mop in between the washer and dryer as well.
Ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Was it hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Under my tattoos, there's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, yeah, there's a remedy, remedy. Oh, no.
Okay, loves, we are getting to what I think is the fun part, and that is restocking. I did mention in my last video or the video before that for the laundry room, I bought this on walmart.com and it's an ironing board and then the storage for your dirty clothes. It was around $60, but it's well worth it. The cover for the ironing board was dirty, so I needed to wash that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use these kitchen towels because, you know, it's the springtime and they have little flowers, so I'm just gonna use that for now. I mean, it's only gonna be like that for a day, or I think. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna restock. Everything is the same here. We are using the original Downy beads, the Tide Pods, OxyClean, Tide. It's all the same thing. I wanted to mention though, I know you see all of these bottles here. There's like 5 bottles, I think. I buy them every once in a while, and I honestly do not have to refill this. Well, I thought the last video that I only had to refill this every 3 months. Guys, I think the last video that I did when I restocked this was in January. We are now in May, and I am just now restocking it. I did a good 4.5 months with the stocking that I did the last time, the restocking. So I'm really loving this. Like, if it's on sale, I'll go to the store and I buy it. Because these big ones right here are like $16 each, and I'll buy one. Or if they're on sale at Kroger, the smaller ones, and it's like buy 5 and save 5, then I'll do that too. And then I'll just have them until it's time to restock. I don't use them in between. I restock it. I let it go all the way down. But it took 4.5 months before I had to restock this again. So if I just take out $30 a month, that's going to cover everything I need to restock my laundry room, and then I don't have to do it again for another 4.5 months. So I know right now, you know, if somebody just goes and they buy 1 pack of Tide, they're like, that's $15, and then they buy 1 big container of Downy beads, that's another $15. They're like, that's $30 just right there. I know it's a lot of money. One, I have a family of 6. I wash every single day. But if you think about the way that I do it, $30 a month. So if I'm saving $30 a month, or I'm going ahead and buying 1 Tide and 1 Downy every month, only at $30 a month. And when it's time to restock this in the 4.5 months, I have everything that I need. Or I can go to Sam's, and that box that I get of the Tide Pods, I think it's like $25 or $28. Guys, please don't quote me on that. I might be completely wrong, but I'll buy that one, and it comes with 4. So I'm already saving money right there, because I know that the 4 that come in that box is going to cover my next 4 months. And then The same thing with the Downy. Every time I go to the grocery store, not every time, but if I'm doing the $30 a month, I buy 1 in 1, then it restocks it. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but what I'm trying to say is that I don't buy this more than once every month. I'm either going to put my $30 on the side, or I'm going to calculate how much I would need in the next 4.5, 5 months. It could probably be less than that. I don't know, but that's just the way that I calculate it, the way that I do it in my mind. And I feel like I'm doing it right, because if I went ahead and I was just buying bag after bag after bag after bag, if you really think about it, I'm spending a lot of money, including taxes and all of that. So I feel like my way is right for me and my family. I'm sure someone out there has a even better and cheaper option, but I am one of those. I grew up with Tide and Downy, and I will forever use Tide and Downy. It's the same thing when it comes to these items as well, the Tide powder and then the Downy beads that I use for the bedding. The Tide powder, I buy that the same. I think the last time I bought one was probably a month before I even did the last restocking. So this one box right here will last me a good 5 months. Why? Because I only use it on ceramic flooring. So I'm getting like a quarter of a cup every time that I use it. And it lasts so long because I don't have big areas that I have to mop with the Tide and the hot water. The same thing for the Calm Downy beads for the bedding. I do that once a week. It's not an everyday thing. It's once a week. And when I fill up the jar, it lasts me a very long time because I don't put a whole bunch in there. I don't even put the full cap full in there, and it lasts. And the bedding smells really good. So it's all about quantity. Also, if you want your clothes to smell really good, you don't have to put a whole cup of Downy beads. Like, honestly, you don't have to use a whole cup. You can use a small amount, and that small amount is going to go a long way. I wash every single day. So if I can wash every single day, guys, every single day, sometimes twice a day, and that's wash. I'm not saying I put it up, but I wash it. If I do that twice a day, every day, and I only have to stock up my laundry room every 4.5, we'll say 5 months, I think that's awesome.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm
I am finally done here in the laundry room. I just wanted to give a quick overview. A lot of you already know what it is that I do in my laundry room, but I did decide to change it up a bit. I'm going to start over here on this side. As a lot of you know, this is the little area that I keep the dirty clothes in. The cover for this was dirty, so I need to wash that. I finally have a load for white clothes, so I'll put that in here in a bit. But anyways, I was starting to realize that once these two jars right here were full, the Tide Pods and the Downy Beads, it was very, very heavy. And you know, I used to have them up there on the very top next to the Lysol sanitizer. And whenever they're completely full like this, it was easy to, you know, grab a Tide Pod or to get a little quarter cup of Downy Beads and put it in the washer. But once it going down, as much as we use the Downy Beans and the Tide Pods, as much as it would go down, it would be harder and harder. So we would have to grab it and then either set it on here or have it on the edge over here, which is pretty dangerous. So I decided that I am going to go ahead and just move it over here to this side. And it'll be much easier for the girls and I. The boys don't quite yet do their own laundry. I just have them have a basket in the room, and then I would take the basket out and do the laundry for them. Fold it or put it on hangers, and they need to put it up themselves. Excuse the background noise. I think there might be some yard work going on outside. So this is where I'm going to keep this. And then, of course, as you guys can see, I still have not labeled these last three, but it's okay. And I also decided to go ahead and put my dryer sheets in one of the extra jars that we would use as a candy jar over there in the kitchen. But yeah, so over here, we're going to have the Tide Pods, the OxiClean, and the Downy Beads, because this is what gets used every single load. Every single load, this is what gets used. This is what gets used. And then, of course, the Lysol. The Lysol is going to stay right there because it has the little cup and it's easy to access. I have the dryer balls there along with the dryer sheets. I decided to add a live plant in here. I'm not sure how it's going to work in here. I think in the mornings I'll take it out so it can get some sunlight because it's a house plant. It doesn't need that much sunlight, and then I'll put it back in here. But I just felt like bringing in some fresh greenery would, I guess, brighten up my space. I get overwhelmed in my laundry room because it's very, very small, and I'm in here every single day. Oh my gosh, every single day. And I just felt like this plant was gonna give me life every time I came in here. This is my second candle. I showed this, I don't know how many videos back as far as laundry routine or anything like that. This is the same one, Willow from Target, $6, $5.99 to be exact. The bleach, this is Tide. The Tide gets used on any ceramic flooring that I have in the home. I use Tide with hot water, and I use that to mop the floors. So it would be the laundry room and both bathrooms. So since this does not get used daily, because I do use the steamer a lot, the steam floor cleaner, I decided that I'm gonna have that one there. And then this right here is for like all of our bedding. These are my favorite scented Downy Beads. So I have the original Downy Beads. The original Downy Beads is what I use for everyday laundry. And then this is the Calm. And then I don't remember what it's called. I think I showed it one time. It was like to make your clothes softer or something. But it's a mixture of those two. You can tell, you know, it's two different colors. And then there's some clear ones in there. Well, there's one right there. Look. I can't get it on camera. There it is. But yeah, that's what I use for all of our bedding. So since that only gets done once a week, that can stay right there, because the main ones, like I keep saying, is going to be over here. This is something the girls will grab every time they do laundry. And then the last thing right here is laundry stain remover. I did buy a refill, but I left it in the truck, so that's okay. It's not completely gone. But yeah, that's everything that I did. And y'all don't know, the bins that I have up there are full of either cleaning supplies or extra laundry items. Okay, loves, thank you all so much for being here today. If you are still here, please leave a laundry basket emoji down below. To my oldies but goodies, thank you so much for always coming back. To all my new subscribers, welcome. So happy to have you here. To all the ones who watch and have yet to subscribe, I appreciate you too. I tell you that in every video. It's the time that you take to watch my videos that I am so thankful for. Guys, happy Friday. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will definitely see you all in the next one. Love you all. Bye.
Take it